My name is Tiara Click, CEO and founder of When the Mind Clicks, and today I'm going to talk about walking the middle path. You're also going to see me put my lip gloss on. So, walking the middle path is basically not thinking in extremes, right? You're going to work on not thinking in extremes. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I just had a session with a client, and he was sort of telling me how when he was younger, he thought the world would be like Sesame Street. He had this expectation the world would be like Sesame Street. Everything would be perfect and dandy, rainbows everywhere, sunshine everywhere, right? But how when he grew up and realized everyone's out to get him and the world's actually this messed up, evil place and different things, I sort of wanted to help him to reframe his perspective. And I brought to his attention that you grew up thinking the world would be like Sesame Street. And then you got out into the world and now you have this perspective that it's Elm Street, okay? Nightmare on Elm Street. But in reality, you're walking the yellow brick road. And what I meant by that is that you're walking the yellow brick road. There are going to be ups and downs. You're going to meet friends along the way. You're going to fight a witch along the way. There's going to be people coming after you along the way. You're going to have a good time and sing along the way. That journey is not absolute and it's not all or nothing. And coming up with this, or really thinking about this in the middle of our session, really was important and actually helped him have a breakthrough and perspective. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I wanted to share that with people out there because the way my mind works, it works in like examples and analogies, and I work well with putting myself in like fake scenarios to really understand concepts. But truly, at the root of what I'm saying is how to battle the cognitive distortion of all or nothing thinking, black and white thinking. And if you guys aren't familiar with cognitive distortions, I actually would be more than happy to do a video on cognitive distortions. They're basically some people call them thinking errors. That's the quickest definition I could think of, but it's basically a warped perspective of the way that you're receiving the world around you. It's not always true, but it's based on either your core beliefs or it's based on the way you feel about yourself, other people, the world around you, and it really warps the way you receive things and the way you think about things. It distorts your thoughts. Cognitive distortions. Cognitive, boop, 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 the brain, right? Distortions. That's a cognitive distortion. Again, I can make a video on it, but just briefly talking about that example of realizing the world is not always Sesame Street and the world is not Elm Street, but it is a yellow brick road. Okay, that idea is something that's really important for us to remember and be a little easier on ourselves when it comes to going through life. We have to consider that opposites can exist. We have to consider that balance can exist. We have to consider that emotions come and go, feelings fluctuate, relationships come, they pass, right? We have to consider the fact that there is a middle path, right? Everything's not polar and everything's not extreme. So I just want to share that with you guys, and just remember when it comes to relationships, social issues, political issues, health, spiritual, philosophical beliefs, all of these things are not usually as black and white as some of us might believe. Those of us who are struggling with the cognitive distortion of all or nothing thinking or black or white thinking. So just remember, we're all walking a yellow brick road, okay? I hope this helps. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to connecting with you all when the mind clicks.